Imagine a woman who is 50 years old. She has adult responsibilities, family, work, stress, lack of time, all things that usually gradually affect her face, body, and energy levels. But when people see Alessandra Feltre, they are sure that she is at most 30. A toned figure, radiant skin, and the energy of a person who wakes up without fatigue and lives as if the body doesn't know what age is at all. Her youth is the result of a system of habits that most people underestimate every day. And in this video, we will analyze not the banal tips from the Eat Vegetables and Sleep for 8 Hours series, but the real principles thanks to which the body can remain young even after 50. Because aging is not just about age, it's about a lifestyle that either destroys the body every day or rejuvenates it. Watch this video to the end. It will be very interesting and useful. So let's get started. The first thing that catches your eye about Alessandra Feltre is not just her appearance. This is the energy level. Many people after 40 start to live in battery-saving mode. They are already tired in the morning, they need coffee in the afternoon, and they don't have the energy for anything in the evening. And the problem isn't always age. Very often the problem is that the body is constantly in a mode of inflammation and overload. Alessandra has built her life so that the body does not fight with itself. And the key point here is regularity. Not extreme health marathons, but repetitive actions that have a cumulative effect. She consistently trains at the gym, and this is one of the main reasons for her youth. But it's important to understand that workouts don't work because they burn calories. The real effect is deeper. After the age of 30, a person begins to gradually lose muscle mass. And along with the muscles, the metabolic rate, insulin sensitivity, hormonal balance, and even skin quality go away. Muscles are literally the organ of youth. When a person trains regularly, the body receives a signal. We are still needed. We are still active. We do not need to age rapidly. That's why strength training is not about bodybuilding. It's about longevity. Separately, it is surprising that Alessandra is a mother, because many women, after giving birth to a child, begin to give up on themselves. Constant lack of sleep, stress, lack of time, taking care of family. All this can really accelerate aging if you completely forget about your own health. But Alessandra shows a completely different approach. She doesn't see motherhood as a reason to give up on herself. On the contrary, she has integrated taking care of her body and health into her daily life. Another powerful factor is nutrition. But here too, there is a mistake that many people make. People either go on strict diets or eat erratically. Alessandra cooks at home and controls what gets into her body. And that's a huge difference. When a person constantly eats ultra-processed food, sweets, excess sugar, and cheap oils, the glycation process accelerates in the body. This is when sugar molecules literally damage collagen and elastin, the proteins responsible for youthful skin. That is, aging begins to occur faster from the inside. But it is important to understand positive thinking correctly. It's not about pretending to be happy. It's about the ability not to live in a constant internal war. People who scroll through negativity on a daily basis literally wear out the nervous system. The body does not understand the difference between a real threat and disturbing thoughts in the head. It's all stressful for him. Therefore, one of the most useful habits for youth is to learn how to calm the nervous system. And here, Alessandra does something that few people can do. She's recovering. Modern people are obsessed with productivity, but they forget that the body gets younger during recovery. Not while working, not during training, and then. That is why chronic lack of sleep makes the face look older in just a few years. During sleep, growth hormone is produced, cells are restored, the brain is cleansed, and inflammation is reduced. If a person sleeps poorly, no amount of nutrition and exercise can fully compensate for this. Another secret of Alessandra's youth is her attitude towards age. It may sound unexpected, but the way a person perceives aging affects his condition. People who internally give up after a certain age begin to lose energy, activity, and interest in life faster. The brain has a very strong effect on the body. If a person ceases to feel alive, the body gradually begins to fade away. Alessandra, on the contrary, remains involved in life. She runs a blog, develops, and shares her experiences. And this preserves the flexibility of thinking and emotional energy. Another important detail in the life of Alessandra Feltre is that she runs a blog about a healthy lifestyle and shares her habits with other people. And it's not just a hobby or beautiful photos. In fact, running such a blog helps her stay young and disciplined herself. When a person regularly talks about health, studies this topic, shares experiences, and inspires others, he is constantly inside the development environment. And this directly affects both the psychological state and the lifestyle. Therefore, the main conclusion here is very simple. Youth is not an event. These are the consequences of daily decisions. Each meal either helps the body recover or increases inflammation. Each workout either supports the body or the person continues to lose muscle mass and energy. Every hour of sleep either rejuvenates the brain or the nervous system remains overloaded. And it is from these little things that a person will look and feel in 10 or 20 years. The story of Alessandra Feltre is valuable not because she looks younger than her years, but because it shows that health, energy, and attractiveness are not an accident. It's the result of habits that either work for a person every day or work against them. And perhaps the most important secret of youth is that you need to take care of your future body long before problems arise. Because longevity does not begin in old age. It starts today with how a person lives, what they choose, and how carefully they take care of themselves every day. Friends, what do you think of this woman? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video that's currently appearing on your screen.